The story begins with our protagonist falling from one of the school buildings, wondering why this keeps happening to him. He was about to graduate after holding on relentlessly, but because of some punks at his school, he ended up facing this fate. He's sure of one thing: today is the day he dies. The scene then shifts to a hospital. In one of the beds lies our protagonist, Yun Sung, unconscious. He has been in a coma for over 3 months since the incident. Beside him, his grandmother sits holding his hand, crying over what happened. Surprisingly, although Hyun Sung is in a coma, he can feel her touch and hear her voice. The doctors wanted to give up on Hyun Sung due to the severe head injury he sustained from falling off the rooftop. They believed he would never wake up. His grandmother, however, begs him to give her a sign, just a small movement of his hand or finger, so she won't lose hope. Later, we see his friend Hyun Jin sitting beside him, saying he can't take it anymore. The same guys who bullied Hyun Sung are now bullying him too. He tells Hyun Sung that his grandmother's working at a restaurant just to pay his hospital bills, all while crying. Hyun Jin pleads with him to wake up and stop lying there helplessly. Meanwhile, Hyun Sung can hear everything. Trapped in his current state, he can't even shed a tear. He can neither die nor wake up as he wishes. 3 years pass like this. Last time Hyun Jin visited to see Hyun Sung was a long time ago. Next to Hyun Sung, there's two women talking to each other. One woman said to another, "Have you heard that patient Kim Hyun Sung's grandmother collapsed?" After hearing this, Hyun Sung's heart filled with rage while remembering those bullies' faces and their names. Even the teachers in school who stood as idle onlookers and embraced them. Hyun Sung prayed to God, saying if a miracle happens and he could go back to that time, he would destroy them all. So he started to make a plan in his mind about how to destroy them. 10 years passed. Hyun Sung is still making that plan to destroy those bullies and teachers who helped them. Just then, Hyun Sung died at the hospital after suffering more than 10 years. Just then, like a miracle happened, Hyun Sung is in his school after died at the hospital. Seems like he traveled through back in time. The usual sound and the usual blackboard. After seeing this, Hyun Sung is stunned for a moment, wondering what just happened. He thinks he's dreaming, so he squeezed his own cheeks hard as he can, hoping to wake up from the dream. Instead of waking, he felt the pain. To verify more, he grabbed the pen on his desk and stabbed into his own leg. Now he's pretty sure he's not dreaming. Like he wished, now he's back in time to the day that he falls from the rooftop to take his revenge on those bastards who bullied him. Right that time, one of the school bullies, Park Minchul, started to beating a child mercilessly in front of the whole class. After seeing this situation, our protagonist realized this was the starting point of his entire pain back then 13 years ago. And the whole past memories comes into his mind. Just then, our protagonist, Hyun Sung, stand behind the Minchul and said him to stop beating that child. Surprised after hearing this, Minchul turned back thinking he heard it wrong, mocking and asking from Hyun Sung, "Do you think you can handle this situation?" He tried to mock Hyun Sung, saying more, but just then, Hyun Sung punched hard on the Minchul's face at lightning speed, momentarily stunning him and the whole class. After suffering on the hospital bed more than 10 years, Hyun Sung is back in time, so this is the time to take his revenge on those bullies. Minchul tried cured on Hyun Sung and tried to hit him back, but without giving him a chance, Hyun Sung grabbed his head and smashed his face on the desk, lifted his head again, and Hyun Sung starts punching on his face without stopping. He engraved this in his mind over and over again after he fell into coma. Hyun Sung grabbed Minchul's shirt and threw him to the ground, then Hyun Sung kicked his face repeatedly. Once Hyun Sung is the who yous get beaten like this, but now it's different. This is the moment Hyun Sung waited for so long. He doesn't care if Minchul get beaten to death or not. Just then a chair flew towards them. Hyun Sung turned to see who was that. He sees Minchul's friends near the classroom door. One of them starts walking towards Hyun Sung, cursing him and demanding to stop. But Hyun Sung's face says otherwise. The name of the guy who walked towards Hyun Sung is Kang Chung-suk in Class 8. Just then, when he tried to start a fight with Hyun Sung, one their lackeys said the teacher's coming. Before they leaving, Chung-suk threatened Hyun Sung by saying he'll find him as soon as class ends. After that, they all leave the classroom. Few minutes later now, Minchul is hiding his face between his hands. Still, he has no idea about what happened back then. The only thing he remember is he getting punched first and getting beaten to the floor. Minchul starts cursing Hyun-sung for humiliating him and starts swearing to kill him. Minchul lifted his head and looked at Hyun-sung while hoping to leave Hyun-sung halfway to death as soon as class ends. Next, the scene cut to the Changsok's class. They're hoping Hyun-sung's class would end earlier. One of their lackey thinks Hyun-sung is on drugs or something because the way he fought earlier against the Minchul. He wonder if the story about Minchul getting beaten by Hyun-sung has spread around, because if it does, that would harm their reputation. After hearing this, other lackeys are also furious. Changsok swear to kill Hyun-sung. Just then, the bell rang. After hearing the bell ringing, Minchul also stand up thinking Hyun-sung is done for. But little did he know, Hyun-sung's leg is already 1 inch away from his face. Without giving him a chance to think, Hyun-sung's leg landed on Minchul's face so hard he almost loses conscious, without even letting Minchul to fall to the ground. Hyun-sung grabbed his hair while saying they should continue where they left off. Minchul is so confused without knowing what's wrong with Hyun-sung suddenly. Minchul wonders, does Hyun-sung really want to go against them? With that, today's video ends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned to my channel for more updates.